welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. All right, so today is going to be a little bit of a reveal and a yarn haul. So, you probably didn't know, but I went on vacation with my family. So, it is my husband and I's 20th year anniversary this year. It was back in June. And for celebrating this monumentous occasion, we went on a cruise in the Mediterranean. This is super exciting for me. I have never left the country. I have had a passport long enough to have it renewed and never gone anywhere. So I was so excited. We did so many things. I went so many places. It was absolutely amazing, super fun, and I bought yarn from Europe with my own little fingers. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, so I have two different yarn hauls from two different countries. How exciting is that? Okay. I'm calm. So first we went to Venice, Italy, and I got I got yarn from a cute little shop there. I don't remember the name of it. It's been a while. So that was the very first place we stayed, because we flew into Germany, but then we went to Italy. So here's the name of the shop, and I have I think 3 pictures to show you, but I have yarn in this beautiful bag. I got this bag from the Doge Palace in Venice. How cool is that? It's really cool. I love the shape of it, and it's got the button snap, or like the magnetic snap, but it is holding my yarn. Oh yes. So I'm so excited. Okay, I might not be able to pronounce everything, and please forgive me if I cannot. I might not attempt on certain ones. We'll see. So first off, this is the first one I picked up, and I was like, oh, you're pretty. So here's its name, and here's the color. Oh, I think the company is Lana Grossa and Gamit Cholo Crolina. That's what I got. So this is the company and the yarn kind, and this was 72% cotton, 28% viscose. It is 100 grams, 260 meters. It just has a color number. Which I'm not sure about because it's got 2 and they're not in English. It was made in Italy. I think all of these were made in Italy. And then the other yarn, some were made in Italy and some were made in Spain. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this yarn is super soft. It's got the shine to it, and it's got 2 different strands that are twisted onto each other. So it's super neat. Let me see. Let's see if I can show it to you pretty close. And like, here's some that's coming out. So it's 2 different strands. I hope you can see that. But oh my gosh, it is so soft and beautiful, and oh, I'm in love. So that was the first one. That's the first one I was like, oh, because I went in and I'm like, do you have anything that has no animal fibers? And she's like, okay. And then she just started pulling out these drawers, and I was like, that's cool. So that was my first one. I'll put you back in here. There we go. That's smart. Providing it doesn't fall. Here, we'll put you here. Okay. So that was the first. And then there's this little guy. Leonese du Nord. It's Pima cotton, made in Italy. I could have butchered that name. I'm not sure. But oh my gosh, this is so soft, so beautiful. You're going to see a lot of this color because I was just like, whew, so pretty. So this was 50 grams, 125 meters, 1.76 ounces, and 137 yards. It looks like machine washable, lay flat to dry, 100% Pima cotton. And that's about all I got. The color is actually number 23. So we've got a color there. Then I got this also, which is the same. So I kind of thought these could go together. There was another one that was a little bit more in the teal color, but it was a different fiber and it had linen in it and it wasn't as soft. So I was like, this might be a really neat color contrast project, but it has to be something small because there's not a ton of yardage on it. This one is color number 12. So there's those, both Pima cotton, so soft. And these are chain plied or chain spun. It's very light, but like it's very loose. Sometimes it's more tightly chain plied, but this one's a very loose one. It's very soft. It reminds me of the Manco cotton that I've had before. Like, it just feels like a cloud. It's just so beautiful. So I got those two. And then I got this little die. It's very pretty. It got a little travel issues, but that's okay. Cecilia Flora Pilates is my guess. It has sequins in it. So this one is a little tiny one. It needs to be like a little bit of an accent somewhere. It is 95% cotton, 5% polyester. Its color number is 2116. Made in Italy. It is 25 grams, 105 meters, or 0.88 ounces, or 114 yards. So, such a pretty color. It is also, I think, a chain plied to get the sequins in there. Or it might be just twisted on itself tightly. I don't know if you can see it very well. But it is woven pretty tightly. Like, it's not the softest yarn, but, oh, sorry, my hand's a little shaky. It's not the softest yarn, but it will make something gorgeous with its... That wasn't my hair. That was someone else's hair. Or that was fiber. It's not the softest, but it will make something really pop and shine. So there's that. Then I should have made a different setup over here. Then there's this one. Oh my gosh. This is the Lana Gatto. Made in Italy. Minorca. There we go. Oh, you guys, this is so very pretty. I love like the spun bits that are like white, almost the denim wash look, or you know how it's plied with the lighter colors. Oh, it's just so pretty. So this is 100 grams, 280 meters, 3.5 ounces, or 306 yards. It is 65% cotton, 23% bamboo, and 12% sea cell, which I have never had before, and this is very, very nice and beautiful to see and feel. Let's see. I think that is the company's address. Oh, here we go. Here's some washing instructions. Hand wash, lay flat to dry, and since the other one was made, oh, it says right there, made in Italy. I think I said that already. Oh, so pretty. This will make something absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. Yay. And then I thought this was so cool. A lot of these, they only had like one of them, and I was like, I would buy more. So this is Adriafil. Oh, I've heard of that. Adriafil. Made in Italy. Ageria, I think. Organic cotton. And it's 50 grams, 110 meters, I assume. Color 35. So there we go. And oh, look at those colors. So this is a tape yarn. You can see it right there. I have more of this type of yarn that I can mix with this so that it will go much further. But oh my goodness, I love like all those speckles in there. It's so pretty. Like, I would definitely have bought more of this. Okay, so there's that one. All right. And then there's this little guy, which I would have bought more of, but they only had the one. So there's the yarn. This is almost a boucle style. It's got very defined bumps in it. Like, you can feel the bumps really well. This is Lana Grossa for Capri color. The color number is 107. Machine washable, lay flat to dry. It is 87% cotton, 13% polyamide. It is 50 grams or 135 meters. So, oh, it's so pretty. A lot of these are going to end up being like accent things just because there's not a ton of yardage. And I feel like a couple of them I'm going to try and knit just because knit goes further than crochet. So you'll have to hold me to it, but I'm thinking that's where some of these little balls are going to go. I'll have to find something that's like maybe a little shawlette or a cowl or something like that, something pretty and lacy, just so that the yardage can go as far as it can. So that's what I'm thinking for things like this. All right. So there were these super cool things, and I was very drawn to it. And then I'm like, are you sure there is no wool in this? Because they are so cool. So this is the name, and this is the yarn. It is literally all these different types of novelty yarns put together in a hank. So let's see. I think the company is Feza. Alp Premier. Oh, that's the name of it. Lellabella. That's what it was. This thing that you have already seen because I would have posted it was the shop Lellabella, and this was in Venice, Italy. So this is 100 grams, 190 meters, calls for 4 to 6 millimeter needles. This is the dye lot 516. This is mixed content is what it was called. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. Oh, it does have a little turkey on here. So part of it was turkey. But oh, look at this. It is so very cool. Like, so this one is a chain plied. I need to probably trim that a little bit because it's coming off. Maybe I'll just pull it. Just a strand. So this one is chain ply with blown fiber. This is the sparkly like eyelash type right there. This is the ladder yarn, or sometimes people call it a railroad track. It looks like, let's see. This looks like a different kind of specialty yarn. It almost looks like two sides with threads between it, like going back and forth. This looks like, you know, like fluffy stuff, like something with some slubs in it. It's so cool. So I got, and this looks like tape yarn, like right there. Whoops. Tape yarn. So all sorts of things in this, and they're just, oh, it's so neat. So I saw this one, and my husband came in, he's like, well, aren't you gonna get like those? And I was like, yeah, I am. So I got this one, and this one is very similar to it. This is the purple. It is dye lot 515. And it looks like so many different things put together, and it's so neat. Like this one has, it looks like actual like ribbon with like the little textured bits in the middle, and there's more of the ladder yarn. But it almost looks like it's ladder with fluff. Let's see if I can get this up. Can you? So it's like the ladder yarn, but it has a fluff running through it. It's just really, really cool. And like, this one is like, it almost reminds me of ribbon with fringe. I mean, just so absolutely cool. It ought to be fun to work with. Does it say how many yards it has? 190. It'd probably need to be like, either work all 3 of these together, or, hi baby. Come here. There you go. Either work all 3 of them together, or maybe have edging on different things, because those 2 are soft. This one is not as soft. It's got some more scratchy type yarns mixed into it, but I still think it could be really fun. And if I use like a big enough hook, you're not going to be able to, like, it's not going to show, like if I hold it double, or if I use a big enough hook, it's going to be lacy enough that it will hopefully not bother my skin too much. Like I said, this one is a little, you make it hard. You really do. This one is a little scratchier because of this very, very sparkly yarn in the middle. Like this one, right? Oop. This one is very scratchy. But the other parts feel pretty good, like the ribbon yarns. It has some of the railroad track yarn as well in it. And it also has this one that looks like tiny little tassels on top of, or sewed into a thread. That's kind of cool. So there's that. So these are all pretty neat. And like, I've never seen anything like this in person. I have seen some where they mix the different things. I think a while ago there was I think it was Bernat. I want to say Bernat Casa, maybe. There was where it had like a blanket yarn, and then like a boucle yarn, and then a regular yarn, and like it just kept alternating between the 2. But I've never seen anything quite this mixed texture and variety of kinds. It just very, very cool. Okay, how am I gonna turn you? Come here. You're so cute. Let's go over here. There you go. Now you can be in the middle. All right, and then we were checking out, and my husband starts pointing out these other things, and he's like, well, what are those made of? And I was like, yes, what are those made of? So we bought these. This is, I got 3 different colors of this. This is the Brillino. It's the Lana Grossa yarn, and oh, the sparkles. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sorry, I can't see. There's a cat in my way. So if that was really far to the side, I'm very sorry. This is 83% viscose, 17% metallic fiber. It is 25 grams, 200 meters. So it's going to be thin. It is color 41. And that's all I got. So this is how big it is. It is probably a lace weight. But I got this color. And then I got this color. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So this is color 27. And then my husband's like, well, you should get that one too. I'm like, okay. So this one is 34. Oh, you guys. It's so pretty. Okay. So I'll get these to the side, and then I have 2 more from this shop. I may have to split this into 2 videos. My goodness, I'm talking a lot. So this is the Lana Grotto Palettes, made in Italy. It is thread with tiny little sequins in it. And the sequins don't, like, you can't feel them very well, so it should make up something really pretty and really nice. It is 25 grams, 195 meters. Ooh, that's prickly. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. 100% polyester. And I believe it, no, duh. It says made in Italy right on the front. So that's this one. And then this one. This is the Lana Gatto Deco? To filler? Not sure. That's what it says. But look at that. Oh my gosh. So many sequins. So this is 25 grams, 112 meters, and it is 55% polyamide, 45% polyester, made in Italy. Its number is 30906. But oh my goodness, that is so gorgeous. And like, you can feel the sequins a little bit, but they're not sharp, and I think it won't bother your skin too much. So I am excited to find a perfect project for this someday. So I think I'm gonna actually, well, break this into 2, just because this is already 28 minutes and I haven't even got to my yarn from Spain. So we're gonna break this off and I'll be right back and you will see it later.